Imagine standing in a room full of people, their laughter buzzing like static, yet you hear nothing. Your mind races through galaxies of thought they cannot see, your words heavy with meaning they dismiss as noise. The smarter you become, the more the world feels like a hall of mirrors, reflecting only fragments of yourself back. How can intelligence, the very trait meant to connect us to truth, become the wedge that drives us into solitude? Why do the deepest thinkers often end up the most alone? The answer lies in a paradox so unsettling, it rewires everything you know about human connection. Stay. This is where the veil lifts. The curse of intelligence is not in thinking too much, but in seeing too clearly. Schopenhauer called it the pain of consciousness. Nietzsche warned of the abyss that gazes back. And Jung knew the isolation of those who wander beyond collective delusions. Society operates on shared myths, simplified stories that keep people moving in sync. But when your mind dissects these illusions, you speak a language no one else hears. The smarter you are, the more you detect the unspoken rules, the silent hypocrisies, the comforting lies others cling to. And suddenly, you're stranded on an island of awareness. But what if this loneliness isn't a flaw, but a signal? A sign of something far deeper? This isolation doesn't just leave you alone, it rewires your reality. Studies show highly intelligent people often experience lower life satisfaction in social settings, their brains processing interactions on a level most never reach. Cultural conditioning rewards conformity, not depth. So the more you question, the fewer anchors you have. Cognitive dissonance festers when you see truths others ignore, and emotional loneliness grows when no one follows your thoughts into the void. Even love becomes a negotiation. Do you mute your mind to be understood, or speak freely and risk alienation? The tragedy? Many dim their light just to belong. But what if the way out isn't fitting in, but something far more radical? The escape lies not in seeking more voices, but in finding the rare ones that echo at your frequency. History's loneliest geniuses, from Emily Dickinson to Nikola Tesla, didn't cure their isolation through crowds, but through creating worlds where their minds could breathe. This is the counterintuitive truth. Intelligence demands curated connection. Seek fellow travelers through books, art, or silent understanding, those who speak your language without words. Schopenhauer's porcupine dilemma teaches us we must balance closeness with self-preservation. Your solitude isn't a cage, it's the distance required to spot your true kin across the noise. But what happens when you finally meet them? Here's the revelation that changes everything. Loneliness isn't the price of intelligence, but the proof of it. The deepest minds don't crave mere companionship, they hunger for resonance. And that rare electric meeting of minds, when it comes, is worth every silent year spent waiting. Frankl was right. Suffering ceases to be suffering the moment it finds meaning. Your solitude is not emptiness, but the hollowed out space for a truth too vast for small talk. The world will always fear what it doesn't understand, but you were never meant to live in their world. You are meant to build your own. Now, who will dare to join you?